Welcome to the Queen's Lair, a lifestyle podcast. Get inspired by our latest tips and information about small business, entrepreneurship, natural hair, travel, food, and even relationships. Stay tuned for another great episode. I am your host, Renee Patrice. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning into this podcast once again. I wanted to read this fact about vaccines. I know we talk about vaccines every day with the pandemic still going on, but I am reading this from explorethearchive.com. Now, this is a subject matter that I learned about several years ago, but it's so interesting. But let me just read it, and then you guys can talk amongst yourselves. Okay. The practice of vaccinations was brought to America by a slave. With the recent devastating spread of COVID and the life-saving vaccines that have started to turn the tide, some appreciation should be given to the man who brought this game-changing practice to the United States. In 1721, a smallpox epidemic struck the city of Boston. This highly contagious virus was killing hundreds during a time of lesser medical advancements, and it was an enslaved man by the name of Onesimus who changed everything. Onesimus was purchased. Sounds so crazy to say that he was purchased, but remember, this is in times of slavery. Onesimus was purchased in 1706 for Cotton Mather, a prominent Puritan minister. Though Mather held a great distrust for Onesimus, he knew that the man was clever. Okay, he probably didn't trust him because he knew he was smart. But let's go on. Amid the spreading sickness, Onesimus confided to Mather about the practice of inoculations, which had been used in Africa for centuries. Mather brought this vital information to Dr. Zabdiel Boylston, I believe that's how you say it, who, despite a major pushback against the idea, managed to successfully inoculate 240 people. Black science. When you have an idea, and this, just, we're not going to talk about the whole vaccination thing. Wherever you sit on the matter is up to you. That's on you. What I want to say is that when you have an idea, don't ever let anybody belittle that idea. Work on it. Get your facts together. Gather your information. Learn. If you can afford to take a class to further your education on the subject, do that. Because we are in Black History Month, and I'm going to center it around that. There are so many everyday things that we use as human beings that Black people have contributed to, that they just do not get their, I don't even know what the word is, their proper credit, I guess you could say, for that. This is not a subject matter. This particular thing I happened to read up on several years ago. And I want to say it might have been during Black History Month as well. Some time ago, I read up about this and I was like, what? I had never heard this story. This is not the things, that you're going to get in the school books, going to school. So I just wanted to bring that to light because I just think that Black people in general, just anyone connected to the African diaspora, part of the African diaspora, just do not get the credit that they deserve for a lot of things. And it's very disheartening when someone other than the Black person that started that trend or created that thing, when someone else who is not a part of the Black community takes that thing and vaults it, into the stratosphere without reaching back to give credit to, or, as we would say, homage to the person that brought it to the forefront, and we have to do better with that. So during this Black History Month, it won't be every episode. I will be bringing information such as this every so often, maybe every other episode, just so we can highlight these brothers and sisters who have done such amazing things for our people. But this is a short one. That's all I had to say. But if you want to read up on this, it's Onesimus. You can probably Google his name. I'll spell it for you. It's Onesim, as in Mary, US, right? So it's Onesimus. I believe that's how you pronounce it, okay? And just look up Onesimus and maybe inoculations, and you will find the entire rundown of the story. It's pretty interesting and very enlightening, and makes me feel proud to know that we have amazing Black minds that are, that have paved the way for, other doctors today and virus specialists and, all that sort of stuff. It really is amazing. When you have a few doctor friends here and there, and I actually have one that works at Emory University, and they work in infectious diseases. So I'm sure that things like this are very inspiring to see and read. So I just thought it was interesting, and I just wanted to bring it to my audience's attention. So definitely read up on it. It's pretty amazing story. If you want to follow me on social media, please do. I welcome it at Onyx Queen Media across all socials, and Instagram is my most active social, so definitely check that out. And listen, subscribe, share the podcast. When you share the podcast, please tag me so I can shout you out in my stories. I'll repost you or give you a shout out or whatever. I really appreciate you guys supporting this podcast, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye. Online savings simplified. Don't search for coupon codes ever again. With one click, Honey's smart shopping assistant will automatically apply discounts to your cart in seconds. Save on all your favorite things. Easily pay less for products you're already buying online. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Join Honey for free. It takes 2 clicks to add Honey to your Chrome, Safari, Firefox, or Opera browser. Find savings in seconds. While you shop, Honey will find working promo codes across the entire internet, and you save instantly. With 1 click, Honey will apply the best deals to your cart. It's that easy. So what are you waiting for? Get Honey. Download it today. Visit our link, www.tinyurl.com/ONYXHONEY. That's www.tinyurl.com/Onyx Honey. Start saving right now.